Hello and welcome back to Fate's Day Night. My name is Mimi Dennis, and last time we head over to Ilia's forest to try to negotiate with her, but we end up running into Rin, who's like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "What are you doing here?" Okay, let's just, work together and try to convince Ilia to not kill us because we have a bigger enemy to, kill, Zoken. And she was right, because flash forward to Ilia's POV, oh, they're under attack by, well, it seems like assassin, the mysterious shadow thing, and another servant. And they're all controlled by Zoken for some reason. And as they try to make their escape, because Berserkers, for some reason, can't handle all of them, we run into them. And yeah, we see basically Berserker get beat by the mysterious last servant, Saber Alter. And as he gets freaking Excalibur Vivianed or something and absorbed by the Black Shadow, we grab Ilia and try to run away. The Black Shadow gives chase, and kind of at one point just doesn't really explode, but goes like boom, and a lot of goo kind of like a lot of the mud kind of like goes everywhere, and Shirou ends up protecting Ilia, losing his arm, and Tosaka's protected by Archer, who also kind of loses his life, but before he dies, he gets us one last gift, which is his arm. So yeah, we still have an arm, even though it doesn't really function that properly. But yeah, we wake up at the church. We're healed by Kire after Archer, Giga Chad brought us all the way here before dying, and yeah, we're recovering. Seems like Ilia's, well, she's probably like us, no longer a master since her servant either got killed or absorbed by the shadow. Oh yeah, things are really, really, really bad. Because right now there's only technically 2 servants left in the Holy Grail War, that being Assassin and Rider. We do have Rider on our side, but Zulkin has, let's see, Zulkin has the Black Shadow, Assassin, and Saber Alter, so fuck! Things are really, really bad. But today we're gonna basically finish off the day, go on to the next, and see what the heck can we do. So, let's head into it. When we enter the chapel, Tosaka's glaring at me. I don't remember her ever glaring at me like this before, but I'm relieved that she's safe.
さて、これで全員治療は済んだ。エミやシローはアーチャーの左腕を移植され、リンは毒素を洗浄された。
A detox.
これ以上の要求はあるか?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
あるわけないでしょ。これ以上あんたに借りを作ったら、それこそ命を担保にされかねないじゃない。
そうか。ではこれで解散ということになるが、一応監督役として聞いておこう。これからどうするつもりだ?
Well, I'm no longer a master, but shit, why do I have to be like in charge of this town? Because shit's going down, I gotta do something.
こうなってしまっては、聖杯戦争も破綻している。残されたマスターがこうも揃ってサーバントがいない状態では、もはや勝敗はついたな。
Alright. In this room alone, there are 4 masters. And if you include like people on our side, Sakura, there's 5 masters. Yeah. They're all like right here. Osaka goes quiet for a moment. As Kotomina says, the war's victory is almost decided. The only master left with the servant are Zoken and Sakura. Normally, the last 2 survivors would fight, but Sakura can't disobey Zoken, so in that sense, he's already won. Alright, I forgot about that. The moment they meet up, there's GG's for her.
マトウゾウケンとしては、マトウサクラを取り戻すか、始末するかのどちらかだろう。これを防ぐのは難しく、お前たちには防ぐ義務もない。何しろマトウゾウケンを倒したところで、お前たちに益はないからな。
I do distinctly remember that in the second movie, which I believe is called Prestige Flower, I'm not sure. I don't know what. So there's no, I think that might have been the first movie. There's also Spring Song. I don't remember the movie names, but the second movie, Saber Alter versus Berserker, was the highlight of that movie. That shit looks so cool.
サーバントがいないマスターは聖杯を手に入れられないってやつ？
そうだ。故に戦う意味はなく、これ以上の戦闘は無意味だ。このまま
ご忠告どうも。けど降りないわよ、私。
驚いたな。聖杯を諦めきれないということか。
当然よ。サーバントがいなくなっても私はまだマスターだもの。一人になったから戦いを降りるだろうなんて勝手に決めつけないでよね。
Hey, I was like that too.
ほう、そうか。確かにそうだな。サーバントを失ってものこのこ七に赴いた者もいる。 そう簡単に白旗はあげられないか。
シロは関係ないわよ。いい？これはあくまで私の判断。私はまだ諦めてないし、造形を勝利者にさせる気もない。それじゃあどっちにしたってあの子が助からないんだから。
Oh, she's trying to help. Oh.
遠坂。
I blink at her in surprise.
何よ嬉しそうな顔して。言っとくけど、あんたの真似をしたわけじゃないからね。
バカ。
私は賞賛があるからまだ降りないの。あなたみたいに勝ち目もないのに残るわけじゃないんだから。
そうだろうな。遠坂のことだからそうじゃないかって思ってる。
なんかそれはそれで引っかかるけど、分かってるのならいいわ。
Osaka turns away with the huff. She isn't saying that she won't give up the Holy Grail to Zoken out of a sense of morality. If Zoken wins, then we can't say Sakura. If we want to say Sakura, then either Sakura has to win the Holy Grail or someone willing to help her. Osaka's saying that if someone's going to win, then it should be her or Sakura. That's the only reason she needs to fight Zoken. Osaka can't actually obtain the Holy Grail anymore, but she still wants to help her little sister.
ではお前はどうだエミヤシロ。凛と同様、まだ聖杯を諦めないというのか。
I mean, if you think about it, so I don't know if Tosaka still has her command spells. It's kind of weird because sometimes when Servant dies, our command spells disappear. Kind of like how when Saber died, Jiro's command spells went away. But there are also ways to basically re-establish a contract and get your command spells back. So Tosaka, she's still a master. I feel like one of the best solutions at the moment would be Sakura to give up her right as a master. No, never mind. I was gonna say for Sakura to basically give Rider to Tosaka so she can continue in her place, but I completely forgot. She would have done that a long time ago, but she can't because the worms inside her tell her to attempt the Holy Grail War. So if she gives up, then the worms will go all out inside her. Yeah, that's not gonna help.
俺だって目的はある。このまま造形を好きにはさせない。
そうか。戦うというのなら止めはせん。絶望的な戦力差だ。
You're weak, dude.
馬頭造剣は小物だからな。何らかの策があるだろう。
You know, I don't really remember from the movies how they actually deal with Zoken. I remember how they deal with certain other characters, but not Zoken. Our eyes meet. Methods, huh? I can't see any way to do it alone, but with Tosaka, we might just find a way to defeat Zoken. The conversation ends. With our treatment complete, Kotomina states that he has no reason to shelter former masters who don't even want protection and asks us to leave. Hey, get the hell out of here!
言われなくても出ていくけど。な、イリアは行くところあるのか?
Well, no.
城はまだあるし、セラもリズも呼べば出てくるから帰る場所はあるけど。
いや、一人じゃ危ないだろ。イリアさえ良ければ俺の家にいてもらいたいんだ。その方が何かと便利だと思うし。
いいけど行かない。
Oh.
シロのとこにはあの女がいるもの。
Huh? What an odd thing to say. Huh? I look at Tosaka for answers, unsure what Ilya meant by that. Oh, she's giving me a look that says she's not to drag her into this. Oh, it's your problem. I don't want to do anything.
ほう。馬頭さくらを選んだのか、エミヤシロ。
ことみね。
Yeah, she's my girlfriend.
リリアスフィールは私が預かっても構わないが、このまま城に戻しては造剣にさらわれるだけだからな。
お断りだ。イリアは俺が引き取る。
お断りよ。イリアは私が借りるんだから。
Ilya, you're coming with all of us.
お断りするわ。私、自分の居場所は自分で決められるもの。
それは残念だ。では、イリアスフィールは遠坂の屋敷に滞在するのだな。
You know what? Yeah, out of all those three decisions, it kind of makes the most sense.
バカ言わないで。アインツベルンのマスターは遠坂の家になんて行かないんだから。
I was thinking that like, well, at our house, there's the remaining master that's kind of dangerous to her. Shady priest, so that's a no-go. I mean, I guess, yeah, Ainsbury and Tosaka, I'm curious, have a deadlock in terms of hating each other.
あ、そう。じゃああんたどこに行くのよ。シローのところも嫌だ。教会もお断り。私の家もダメだって言うなら、もう城に帰るしかないわよ。分かってるわ。元からあそこが私の工房なんだから、他のマスターの世話になんてならない。
good luck with that.
私は一人でやってくんだから。あら、やっぱりそうなんだ。一度殺しかけたシローに助けられたくせに、恩も感じずにお城に戻るわけね。
I could have taken him. He just distracted me.
聞いたエミヤくん。あれだけ助けてあげたのに嫌われたものね。この子、あなた
she's
の
chiding
家
her
なんて
on.
狭苦しくてごめんだって言ってるわよ。何言うのよ。
I don't even know what she's doing. Like, she's just doing this for the shits, like, shits and giggles. Just for the fun of it.
私、そんなこと一言も言ってるじゃない。エミヤくんの家に行かないのはエミヤくんが頼りにならないからでしょ。だから安心できる自分の城に戻るって言ってるんじゃない。それはそうだけど私が城に戻るのはシローから離れないといけないからで。え？ああ、そうなんだ。頼りになるならないの前に、そもそもエミヤくんが嫌いだった
You
わ
don't
け
even like him
なん
personally.
だ、そういうことは早めに言ってよ。
Nobody knows her relationship. Osaka ruthlessly prods Ilya. This is bad. I start to worry that this might turn into a fight that can only be settled with blood when...
そんなことない。私、シローが嫌だなんて言ってないもん。私が嫌なのはもっと別のことなんだから。
I hate the fact that I'm not the main heroine. Ilya, you look like you're 10.
だってさ、大人気ね、エミヤくん。
It's the harem protagonist EX activating. I can't help it. Osaka snickers quietly, while Ilya glares at her with frustration. So whose house is Ilya going to? In the end, we decide that Ilya would come to my house. Osaka and Ilya would leave the chapel, arguing. You'd say that they actually get along pretty well. I actually do remember something similar like that happening when we got Ilya to join our household in the Fate route. Yeah, they got along pretty well. The conversation's over. Oh, right. They were Tolstok was actually very protective of Ilya, if I recall. Oh, we have a split branch here. If I recall, like, oh wow, so in terms of days, we're actually right before when we'd have to fight Berserker. Yeah. But when we kind of, for lack of better words, adopted Ilya, even though that's not really the right term, Tolstok actually did a lot to try to protect her. Here, she was like basically risking her life to make sure Ilya stays alive. Ilya ended up being kidnapped at the end too. Conversation's over. Our problem from here on out, it's our problem from here on out, and I have nothing else to discuss with the priest. I start to leave the chapel following Tolsaka, when freaking Kirei always asks me one last thing before I leave. When behind me I hear, one last thing. I'm still gonna fight though. A warning from the priest, which I've come to expect by now. Yeah.
そんなことあるもんか。左腕が使えないだけの話だ。俺はまだ戦える。
そうか。ところで麻藤さくらの体調はどうだ?
Oh right, it's only been 1 day since we were here trying to heal Sakura.
さくらの体調?
I'm a little surprised. I thought he'd say something more spiteful, so why is he asking me about how Sakura's feeling?
どんな風の吹き回しだよ。今さらあんたがさくらの心配をして何になる？
分かっていないな。私はお前の体の話をしているのだ。
Giving him the suck.
いいかね、エミヤシロ。お前も危うい体だが、麻藤さくらはさらに危うい爆弾を抱えている。お前は戦わなければ無事だが、麻藤さくらは刻一刻と崩壊している。だからこそお前は戦いをやめられない。それが、自らの死期を早めると承知した上で。麻藤さくらを救うというのなら、エミやシローは戦わざるを得ない。だが今のお前には、戦いそのものが自殺行為に等しい愚行だ。
You know, as despicable as Kirei is, a lot of times he does kind of spit out facts.
故に、麻藤さくらを救うということは、 自分を殺すということだと理解しているな。
それがどうした？そんなのもお前の知ったことじゃないだろう。
I decided I'd save Sakura. The oath hasn't changed, no matter what happens to my body.
そうか。命を捧げるほどの献身は美しいがな。あの娘はお前にとって、果たしてそれだけの価値があるのかどうか。
なんだと。
I wonder if that is all the girl really means to you. I don't understand the wording
最後
of that.
の忠告だ、エミヤシロ。
Until the next time you come to my church, I will give you another warning.
生かすということは、欲望を満たすということ。的を桜を生かしたいというのなら、それを最後まで忘れぬことだ。
I go outside. Tosaka and Ilya are waiting in the courtyard. Ilya is gazing up at the sky, looking a little chilly. Meanwhile, Tosaka is staring at me, and I can tell she's about to complain. Why do you keep talking to that weirdo? I didn't actually expect that to be kind of exactly what she was gonna say. Why do you keep talking to that weirdo?
いや、何って、いつも皮肉だけど。
More importantly, there's something I'm curious about. Should I ask? Tosaka, are you just gonna use my first name now?
まあいいわ。時間もないし、回りくどいことはやめにしてあげる。ことは深刻だし、別々にやっても勝ち目は薄いし。尺だけど、昨日のことは水に流してあげるから感謝なさい。
I do kind of get like the first name thing because like in Japan it's a lot more intimate if you use someone's first name. I feel like the only people that should be using Shirou's first name would be whoever he's like in love with in that route. So in this case Sakura, just to literally be more intimate. And like Ilya, because she most likely does not, well, first of all, she's a foreigner, so the rules don't completely apply to her, but also because he would not want to associate with the name Emiya. But that's why like the servants also call him by Shirou for most of them instead of Emiya, because they're also, you know, foreigners. Osaka makes a haughty expression and says something even more patronizing. She's hard to understand, but if I were to guess at that point, she's making the point that she's making. I want to stay at your house now. I'm gonna live at your house, just like in the Fate.
大体ね、あなただけじゃ心もとないでしょ。造剣を倒すって目的は一緒なんだし、それまで手を組んであげてもいいってこと。
He goes on, giving me a dissatisfied look. Finally, a light bulb goes off in my head. This sudden proposal is the best that could happen to me right now.
ああ、ありがとう。恩に着る父さが。お前がいてくれるなら、これ以上の助けはない。
Oh, thank you, thank you. I shake her hand vigorously. Seriously, what's wrong with me? I know I'm being silly right now, but I'm so happy that I can't help myself.
わかった。俺はいいからちょっとタンな。
Osaka backs away in a hurry. Also, he's been staring at my left arm.
その前に一つ聞くけど、あなた、その腕が誰のものか知ってるわよね。
Yeah, it's my arm. From the future. Huh? I nod yes, of course. That means you're my servant. Osaka pauses, sighing deeply then.
じゃあシロ、
Oh!
今からあなたは私のサーバントよ。
Oh, she actually says that.
私のサーバントで助かったんだから、それぐらい当然でしょ。
He says something totally outrageous. I don't quite. Nope, I don't understand at all. I try to jumpstart my brain into processing what she just said.
何言ってるのよあなた。そんなことで所有権を言い出すなんてバカバカしいにも程があるわ。
I'm just imagining Shiro's like, fine, I'll give the arm back. He just rips it off and gives it to Tosaka. She's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? Good. Ilya gives her a timely answer.
大体銀の言い分は的を外れてるわ。そもそも白は私のなんだから銀にあげられるわけないじゃない。
I thought she was on my side, but no, she's on her own side. Neither of you are best girl in this route. Get the fuck off me. I see. She's mad about the wrong thing entirely.
あんたこそ体言吐くじゃない。まさか一度見逃してあげたから白は自分のものだなんて思ってたの？それだったら私も同じよ。学校でばったり会った時なんて本当に頭にきてどうしてやろうかって暴れる寸前だったんだから。
She's gonna find out about our secret rendezvous.
そんなのリンが大人げないだけよ。 私は毎日見逃してあげてたんだから、シロの命は私のに決まってるわ。生かすのも殺すのも私なんだから。関係ないリンは引っ込んでて。関係ないですって。
Calm down, girls, please. I already belong to someone
関係なく
else.
てここまで関われるかっていうの。アーチャーのやつが頼むって言ったんだから、責任持って生き残らせるわよ。
I can practically hear their teeth gnashing as they glare daggers at each other. I wait for the arguments to conclude, my frown deepening by the second. Well, I can tell that no matter who wins, it's gonna give me a headache. At the bridge, probably, yeah.
で、結局どっちなの?
Just when I thought the argument was going nowhere, they both decide to turn the last choice over to me.
どっちかって。
We really have to choose? It's so dumb. Even the goofy music's playing.
だからどっちのサーバントかっていうことよ。シロの答えをまだ聞いてなかったし、ここではっきりさせた方がいいでしょ。そうね。シロが嫌がってるのに気がついてないし。
Hasn't noticed that you don't like her.
はっきり言わないとダメみたい。ほら、言ってあげてシロ。
Come on, you're mine, right?
私のものでいいんだよね。
Mine. It isn't even worth considering. The person who has the right to order me around is... Really? Really? Alright, looking at the flowchart, we can see that there are heart points related to this. So, I guess... I don't know which one I want to go with. Though, for the most part, it does seem like this is a... Of course, it's a soccer route. But the other one that actually kind of matters is whether or not you have enough Ilia points. So it's because, like... Ilia points actually matter in terms of whether we can survive. I don't know how much it'll affect it from now on, but I feel like I will have to choose Ilia for this. I'll go with Tosaka first.
Tosaka だよ。そんなの考えるまでもないだろ。
なんで?
Why? Violent, greedy, and loud.
休館長みたいにうるさいんだよ。なのに、シロはそっちのがいいの? もしかしてそっち系なの?
Yuck.
いや、そういうんじゃなくてだな、イリア。要するに、これは遠坂の指示に従うか従わないかって話だろ。それなら俺は従う。俺一人じゃ造剣を止められないし、俺はアーチャーのおかげで助かったんだから。それは、アーチャーは命令権は遠坂に預ける。ほら、それってサーバントと何も変わらないだろ。遠坂がそう言うなら、俺はサーバント扱いでも構わないよ。
Once again, Ilia seems to know, but I wonder who else knows that Archer is future Shirou. Because I don't know if Tosaka knows, though she could have suspicions off screen due to having, she could have suspicions due to off screen dreams that she has due to her connection to Archer. Shirou could also have an inkling due to the fact that he's currently getting Archer's techniques and memories through the arm. But I don't, because it's all presumably, I have no idea how much of that has actually happened. I look at Tosaka for confirmation.
Tosaka?
Hello? Say something?
人に話振っといて無視するな。
そうよ。分かってるじゃない。
She was like, I was gonna tease you, I didn't expect this.
私のアーチャーがあなたに託した以上、私たちは運命共同体なんだから。アーチャーが預けた分、しっかり働いて返してよね。
もちろん。借りたものはきっちり返さないと寝覚めが悪い。
Yeah. No matter what our history is, I have a new left arm thanks to Archer. If he passed on while he still had that pact with Tosaka, then it isn't wrong of me to inherit the promise that he couldn't keep to her. As responsible as always, Shirou. As always.
じゃあ一旦ここでお別れね。家に戻って荷物を持ってくるから、シロは先に行ってて。
Wait, is she actually gonna live with us? Alright, yeah, that's the next part. Actually, Ilia's my master? He sounds so unsure. I think Ilia? I just say the first name that comes to mind. Ah! She glomped me! Ilia hugs me tightly. As an older brother figure, I'm more than happy about that. But Tosaka doesn't look amused in the slightest. It's enough to cancel out the joy. No, put me in the negative, actually.
お子様のご機嫌取りをするなんて ずいぶんとマメなのね、エミヤくんは。何？もしかして小さい子が好きとかそういう趣味？
No, not the allegations. Ugh, to make matters worse, she's calling me Emiya. She's giving me a wince-inducing look reserved for the other dregs of society.
見苦しいわよ、リン。振られたからって八つ当たりなんてレディーにあるまじき行いだわ。
Oh wait, I gotta double check. So is this actually... Yeah,
リ
okay.
ンはシロに嫌われたのでした。
It is actually Rin or Ilya points.
バカ言わないでよね、このマセガキ。私は世間一般の常識を口にしただけだし、第一、誰が誰に振られたっていうのよ。
Tosaka roars like a tiger. Ilya giggles and hugs me tighter.
ほら、リンって怖いでしょ、シロ。
Yeah, she's scary.
けど安心して、リンが何かしてきたら、これからは私が守ってあげるから。
Ilya beams. I'm happy to see that. Twice as happy as I was a moment ago, actually. But now I'm getting a look so cold and judgmental that I can't possibly defend myself against it. So, can we move on?
なんだよ。なんか文句があるなら言えよ。
別に、エミヤ君がどんな趣味してようと、私には関係ないもの。文句はあるけど口にしないわ。それより、
Allegations. Why? He asked me bluntly, however.
いや、なんでって。なんでだろう。
Even I'm not really sure why I chose Ilya. It's like it happened on instinct. I don't know.
呆れた。何?
Oh jeez. She's like, you don't have a reason? Is it because of your fetish?
わけあるか、バカ者。さっきのはなんとなくそう思ったから口にしただけというか、俺はイリアの保護者になったんだから、イリアを取るのは当然だ。文句あるか?
Even Ilya's like, ah! The man doth protest too much, methinks.
シロは私のサーバントだもんね。
I was her servant that one time. Tosaka looks exasperated while Ilya is jumping for joy.
開き直ったわね。まあそこまで言うなら認めてあげてもいいけど、さくらも大変ね。
Soccer can be the mom. I'm curious. I'm extremely curious what choice Tosaka thinks I'm making.
けど忘れないで。たとえ使わなくても、シロの腕は私の腕よ。あなたにはアーチャーの代わりをする義務がある。
Shiro's probably gonna say, like, yeah, I'll still do that.
その体はもうあなた一人のものじゃない。
He's right. Tosaka loves Archer, and Archer's arm saved my life. That means I have to help her in his stead.
そうだな。サーバント云々は置いておくとして、今後の方針は登坂に一任する。俺の考えじゃ限界があるし、登坂が知恵を出してくれるなら、その方が確実だ。
そういうことよ。私が考える役でシロは実行する役。私たちは運命共同体なんだから、今後はしっかり働いてもらうわ。
That's right. No matter what our history is, I have a new left arm thanks to Archer. If he passed on while he still had his pact with Tosaka, then it isn't wrong of me to inherit the promise that he couldn't keep on to her. Yeah, alright, back to this now.
じゃあ一旦ここでお別れね。家に戻って荷物を持ってくるから、シロは先に行ってて。
荷物を持ってくるって、もしかして登坂、うちに来る気か?
Yeah, I'm living in your house too.
当たり前でしょ。これから共同戦線を張るんだから一緒にいなくてどうするのよ。うちはイリアが嫌がるし、そっちにはサクラもいるし、どう考えても本拠地はあなたの家でしょ。
You know, that does make sense since technically we are one team now. We're under the banner of technically Team Sakura. But man, I don't think Sakura wants that.
そっか。言われてみれば。
Hi, Sakura. I brought back some teammates. Although nobody has any servants anymore.
まったく、脳に入ってると思ったらなんか抜けてるし、ちょっと選択誤ったかな。
Tosaka sighs dramatically and heads down to the opposite path.
イリア、うちはこっちだぞ。なんだって登坂についていくんだ。
ちょっとね。リンゴ手を貸してほしいって言うから助けてあげるの。終わったらすぐ行くから、シローは先に帰っていて。
Huh? Ilya's gonna help Tosaka?
登坂、本当か?
本当よ。ことがことだから、こっちも秘密兵器の一つや二つは必要でしょ。私だけじゃ開かない蓋も、アインツベルンの魔術師となら開くかもしれない。けど、できれば見つけたくない。遠坂の遺産、騎手話の置き土産が想像通りのものなら、私だけじゃどうにもならないから。
Grandmaster Kisher what?
じゃあ、私も行くね。騎手話の遺産になんて興味はないけど、ゼルシュバインオーグの使ってた宝箱は綺麗そうだし。
Okay. Ilya pivots and runs after Tosaka, her skirt fluttering. Japanese, please! I stood there confused. I've never heard the names before. Maybe it's a famous term that only real mages know. Oh, interlude. Who's POV? It's gonna be Sakura or Zoken. It's gotta be one of those. Oh no, it's Kirei. Okay. The guests have gone. The chapel returns to its usual silence, and the priest gazes up at the statue. A voice comes in from behind him. Oh, no, it's Gilgamesh. A young blonde man asked the priest a question in an amused tone, as if he'd been lurking nearby the entire time. I forgot about him.
聖杯が彼らにつくのなら止めはしない。
そうだったな。もとより私に望みはない。その言が偽りでないのなら、聖杯を押し止めるのは道理に合わん。
The young man suppresses a laugh. It's as if he's mocking the priest's words, as well as his own choice of free of desire. Of course, the priest really means it. The blonde man simply doesn't understand that the priest never had any desires in his life at all. In fact, Kirei Kotsumine does not need the power of the Holy Grail. All he has is his earnest pursuit. The Holy Grail should respond to its own wishes. It's a wish granter that can only give answers that one approves of, a question that arises from oneself. And what meaning is there in an answer that only one wished for?
重ねて問うが、本当に聖杯に興味はないと。
願望期に用はない。それはお前とて同じだろう、ギルガメシュ。お前の目的も私の目的も、その実自らの願いではない。単にそうした方が楽しいからという快楽追求でしかない。そのようなものは食事と同じだ。願いとは自身を叶えるもの。だが自ら願いを叶えては人間は救われる。
The priest keeps looking up at the statue. Beyond it, at a time more than 10 years passed when he still waited for his wish to come true. Is this the underground basement? That they kept, actually, I think this is where they kept Sakura and Lancer freed her, but the image is so distorted I can't tell. He was born to a traveling priest in the year 1967. He was, actually no, this is Kirei's POV. He was told that his name Kirei was a prayer. His father named him thus, hoping that he would be pure and beautiful. The son grew up as his father hoped. From a young age, he was a surprisingly insightful youth who possessed good morals and wisdom. His father was happy to have been blessed with a worthy successor, and the son understood his father's joy. The son excelled at making his father happy. That was probably why his father valued him so. With that in mind, the boy matured accordingly to his father's ideals. He had no doubts that he could not love his father, and was only appeasing his expectations was a separate matter. The boy named Kirei grew up healthy and sound. There was just one problem. He was always confused by what his father called beautiful. He became aware of this discrepancy one morning. On that day, he woke up, arose from his bed, and realized. He's not sure why he realized it at that moment. In fact, he was troubled that he had not noticed it sooner. In any case, he realized he had forgotten something. His father prayed for him to be beautiful and named him Kirei. Oh, Kirei does mean beautiful, yeah. That was what the boy had always questioned. All of the things his father considered beautiful. Not once in his life have he ever felt the same about them. That was all there was to it. He thought moths were beautiful, not butterflies. Poisonous plants, not roses. Evil, not good. Even though he had common sense, believed in morals, and understood that being good was just. The boy was born with a fascination in everything that was the opposite of that. Back to the church, nobody could understand his agony. Even Kira himself could not tell whether he was truly in anguish. Still, he tried his best. He continued to seek purity and beauty, values that he never had from the beginning. He flayed his own skin, tore out his muscles, plucked out his bones. If he lacked it in his heart, then he might be able to find it somewhere else in his body. His father was on a pilgrimage to the holy places for over 10 years. He must have walked enough steps to reach the moon itself. He did not seek physical suffering. To begin with, believers like them valued spiritual penance over physical toll. During those virtuous deeds, the boy stopped eating. According to the morals he was taught and believed in, if he was born a sinner, then it was only right that he would suffer a fitting punishment. This continued for another 10 years. He never found the values that he sought, but arrived at another conclusion in their place. It was nothing impressive. In the end, he realized that he was born without the ability to feel what other humans called happiness. It is considered good and correct for people to be happy. Charity, trust, glory, and security. He simply realized that he was born with a defect, an inability to derive joy from such things. He only found delight in suffering of others. The killing, the love and hate, the downfall. It was only these negative things that the boy felt happiness. What made him unhappy was the fact that he had such a strong sense of morality in spite of his thinking patterns. Having realized this at a young age, the boy endeavored with all his might to overcome his inability to reconcile his own values with those of the world around him. Instead of accepting himself, living in pursuit of his own pleasures when he could not find joy in the things or other people considered good, he attempted to save himself by making himself more human. He walked the path of faith and began to preach about life like his father did. It was said that God would forgive all, and perhaps even someone born with a fatal flaw would be saved as well. But only a cruel outcome awaited him. Even though he followed God's teachings, obeyed his laws, and lived a simple life, he never found any pleasure greater than the suffering of others. Even as he believed in the church's doctrine that forbade any immorality, he felt nothing but corrupt thoughts. Of course, it was not painful for him. He was seeking something that he had never had. He had lost nothing in the process, so there was nothing to lament. By the time the priest grew into a man, he was left only with one question. Why? Why, amongst all the lives he could have lived, did he find joy in sin? If a deviant like him felt affirmed by committing sin and getting drunk on corruption, that makes sense. If he stood to benefit from vice, if he hurt others for his own greed and used that profit to reap further gain, that would be logistically consistent. And yet, why did he never once face a choice to turn from good to evil? He was born outside the rules and would die cut off from the rest of the world. What did it all mean? Did it mean that he was born broken and destined to inflict harm on the world? All while lecturing about values, comprehending morals, and enforcing justice. He concluded that such evil should not exist. But so what? If such a person could not exist, then why was he born anyway? Yes, if something is flawed from the start, then it simply need not be created. The world hates evil and purges its faults. And yet, something that nobody wished was born, living a life that awaited only exclusion and death. Where is my sin? The man kept asking. What he gained from his long anguish and blind faith was not salvation, only a question. It was not suffering, but a pure riddle, a feeling of anger and with no place to go.
では、なぜマスターになどなった？望みがないのであらば、聖杯などいらぬだろう。
I don't know what the Holy Grail is doing. Why did they choose me? The man's question snaps him out of his reverie. The priest, Kire Kotomine, nods in self-mockery.
聖杯はいらなかった。ただその中身に関心があっただけだ。10年前聖杯を求めたのも、それがあろうとしたからだ。聖杯が何であれ、生まれ出ようとする者を祝福する。それが私の仕事だからな。
それは生まれてくる者に微塵の関心も持たなくともか？
無論だ。前回の聖杯戦争でさえ、私は聖杯にもその中身にも関心はなかった。
By him.
私と正反対の男に対する不快感だけだった。
What the priest thinks. He is interested in Kire Kotomine's conclusions, in the end of a man who can only find happiness in the suffering of others. Doken Mato's schemes, The birth of yet another Holy Grail. A thing called all the evil in the world created by the people yet unwanted by them. If such a being can truly be conceived, that must be...
善悪の所在。殻に詰め込まれながら帰ることのなかったもの。
There were no answers to be found in the Holy Grail. It is a wish granter which gives forms to its master's desires. Thus, it cannot grant revelations to someone without any desires. But...
答えを出すのではなく、答えを出せるものを聖杯から生み落とすとしたらどうなる？
何？
The young man narrows his eyes. The priest laughs in front of the statue.
ことも。
His smile is like that of a dying woman. To think that this unfeeling man could make such an expression.
答えは近い。仮にこの疑問が神を冒涜するというのなら。
Looking up at the statue, the priest's eyes are not laughing. Then, like an angel descending upon the earth,
神前においてこの前例をかけ我が主さえ問い殺そう。
he gazes off into the distant sky, a curse burning in his eyes. Okay. Interlude out. Oh boy, that was interesting. Tickle. What was that event called? Sakura huh. Would have thought that was soccer related, but here we have hey Sakura, I brought girls home. I hope you're okay with that. I go up the hill. There's no life in town. Still only 8 or 9 o'clock, but it's not like but not only is there no one outside, the town doesn't even have the warmth of the people living in it. Ah, my arm! I find myself leaning against the fence. My left arm is burning. Maybe I stopped being as tense once I was alone, but my left arm has been hurting ever since I started up the hill.
そりゃそうか。よその腕を無理やりつけてるんだから痛まないはずがない。
I'm having a hard time catching my breath. The heat spreads through my left arm with each step I take, its temperature slowly rising. Whenever it gets too far away from my normal body temperature, fresh pain stamps into my chest from the tip of my shoulder.
痛いのは腕じゃなくてこっち側なわけか。
I rest my back against the wall and take a deep breath. I've more or less gotten used to how the pain works. It's like refrigeration. For whatever reason, my left arm becomes hot whenever I move. Once enough heat builds up in the arm, it gets dumped into my body. Oh, gee. The pain comes from the heat burning up my body. I have the acute sensation of something foreign being injected. It feels more like being cut than heated. Every time the red vertigo comes, I feel a long blade stab me in the shoulder, and I almost think that I hear the grinding sounds inside my body. I actually noticed that, like, this was called Return Home Blade Virus. Now it kind of makes sense because, like he said, it's not like it doesn't feel as much as heat as it feels like being cut, which, you know, the first instance of being cut feels like you're being burned. And that's like one of the most painful pains. To be honest, I'm not sure how much more of this I can take. Berserkers torn my stomach open before, and riders carved my rib cage in. Even though I've experienced damage like that before, the thought of my own arm stabbing my body gives me chills.
大丈夫、落ち着け。体温を上げずにおけば、こいつだっておとなしくする。
I look up at the night sky as I steady my breathing. It's already been 20 minutes since I parted ways with Tosaka and Ilya. Before, I would have gotten home by now, but I can't let Sakura see me winded and sweaty. I should keep my left arm problems to myself.
ことみねのやつ。何が実生活に支障はない。
Normal my ass!
こいつになれるのは一筋縄じゃいかないぞ。
I press my hand to my left shoulder against the red cloth wrapping my arm. My left arm can't so much as twitch, and it's as hard as iron. Okay, I'm not sweating anymore, and my breathing is irregular. It's getting late, so I better look as peppy as I can and say hi to Sakura. Hi, Sakura! Oh, that sounded pretty energetic. I take a deep breath and announce myself loudly as I walk through the front door. She already knows what happened. She saw it through Ryder. Sakura's already at the entrance, like she's been waiting there the whole time.
なんだよ、元気ないな。出迎えてくれたのは嬉しいけど、そんな顔じゃ素直に喜べないぞ。
I take out my shoes and go to the corridor. For now, I want to rest my body. I go to the living room, have a cup of tea before I talk to Sakura what happened today.
そういうわけにはいかないか。お茶の前に事情を話しておかないとな。
We're gonna be having 2 more people live here. Tosaka will be here soon. If I don't explain the situation first, Sakura will be on guard against Tosaka.
今日のことなんだけど。
先輩、何もおっしゃらないんですか？
Well, I'm trying to say something right now. Before I can finish, Sakura asked me a faltering question.
何もって何が？
Sakura's silent. She's looking at my left arm.
まあ、これのことか。そうだよな。見かけがこんなんじゃ普通驚く。
I lost my arm today. Don't worry, I got another one. It's wrapped in thick cloths that are clearly more than just bandages. Sakura may not know what happened, but anyone would notice that.
ちょっと怪我した。けど問題なく動くし、もうなんともない。本当はこんな布も邪魔なだけなんだけど、琴峰のやつが外すなってうるさくてさ。まあ治療してもらった手前もあるし、おとなしく言うことは聞いとくんだけど。
I pat my left arm to show that I'm okay. Oh, it hurts, it hurts! That just makes Sakura get even more quiet.
さくら？いや、本当に大丈夫なんだぞ。大げさなだけで、ただのかすり傷だって。こんなのはすぐに治るし、さくらが気にするようなことじゃ。
かすり傷なわけないじゃないですか。もう先輩の腕ですらないんですよ。指先だって満足に動かないのに、どうしてそんなこと言うんですか？
I know my senpai's arm. I bit his finger yesterday.
いくら私だってそんな見えすいた嘘になんか騙されません。それとも先輩は私に話しても無駄だから黙ってるんですか？
How did you know it wasn't my arm? It's a different skin color! She lashes out with fiery anger. Speechless at my own stupidity. I didn't consider what Sakura must have felt like staying at home by herself all day.
さくら。
ごめんなさい先輩。責めるつもりじゃなかったんです。
違う。あ、いや、さくらの言う通りだけど違う。俺、怒鳴られて怒ったわけじゃない。真剣に怒ったさくらを見たのは初めてだから、驚いて反省した。
反省した。
ああ、確かに強がるのは良くない。それがさくらならなおさらだ。きっと俺はさくらにかっこ悪いところを見せたくなかったんだ。だから強がって平気なふりをした。けど考えてみればそっちの方がかっこ悪い。さくらが怒るのも当たり前だ。
いえ、先輩がかっこ悪いなんてそんなこと絶対ないですけど。
No, I definitely am. What was I thinking, hoping not to make her worry by telling her nothing at all? I was just trying to put on a strong front for Sakura.
ごめんなさくら。俺やられちまった。腕はなんとかなったけどさくらの役には立てなかった。
そんなことないです。先輩は立派でした。私は見てませんけど。
I wasn't watching or anything.
かっこよかったです。
いや、これが本当に情けなかったんで、そう言われると辛い。満足にイリアも助けられなかったし、ただ逃げ帰ってくるだけだったし。
いいえ、それでもちゃんと帰ってきてくれました。先輩が約束を守ってくれたので私はすごく嬉しいです。
Well, actually, there are some endings where I did not come home. Ugh.
それは良かった。
I scratched my head bashfully. Still, though, I'm both happy and embarrassed to have her say that to me.
そうだな。
Revived.
とりあえず生きてるだけで合格点だよな。
先輩はかっこいいです。
Aww.
私惚れ直しちゃいました。
Sakura seems to have cheered up incredibly because she gives me a sunny grin. I don't know what exactly to say to that, so I just...
こういう時はどう返せばいいんだろう、遠坂。
さあ、私の意見としては、あんまり玄関先でイチャつかないでほしいってことぐらいね。
How long have you been there? I turned to Tosaka, who's right behind me. Our surprised voice is Harma. You didn't know? Why did you say Tosaka? Sakura and I take a surprise half step back.
遠坂、いつからそこに？
遠坂先輩、なんでうちにいるんですか？
And we exclaim our shock in unison too.
いつからそこにじゃないわよ。もう話がついてるかと思えば、二人して仲良く喧嘩してるし。まったく、今がどんな状況なのか分かってるの？シロ。
Wait, how did you get here so fast? I thought you had something to do with Ilya. Osaka sets a large overnight bag down at the entrance floor. Behind her, hello! I see Ilya standing silently, looking very tense.
遠坂先輩、昨日の続きなら私は構いません。先輩が守ってくれる以上、私だって魔導の魔術師として全力であなたと戦います。
Sakura balls her hands into fists and enters a staring match with Tosaka. No, it's more like a frog desperately standing up to a snake that's spotted its prey. Shirou, you haven't told you anything?
いい？さくら。とりあえずあなたの処置は保留するわ。私の最優先事項は造剣を倒すこと。あなたとの決着はその後よ。まあ、造剣さえ倒してしまえば、あなたと戦うこともなくなるから、うまくいけば造剣を倒すだけでことは済むわけだけど。それじゃあなた、いえ、シロウと協力して造剣退治をするってことで、そうなると離れて過ごすのはもったいないでしょ。だから今夜からここで生活してシロウを鍛えることにしたの。短期間で戦力になってもらうにはスパルタしかないしね。
Oh no, how are you gonna train him? Are you gonna transfer your mana?
そういうわけだからしばらくシロウを借りるわ。荒領事になるけど問題ないわよね、二人とも。
Rin Tosaka starts laying out my schedule without any input from me.
あった遠坂、そんなこといきなり。
そんなのダメです。いえ、遠坂先輩はどんな権利があってそんなこと言うんですか？
言われてもほら、心の準備とかあるじゃんか。
He's like, yeah, I kinda agree to this. I meekly protest. Of course, my opinion is completely rejected by Sakura's outcry and Tosaka's stern glance.
あら、権利さえあればいいの？ならますます問題ないわね。彼が生きているのは私のおかげだもの。その借りを返すまでシロウは私の言うことを聞くしかないの。居場所を明け渡せって言えば明け渡してくれるし、ちゃんと3食付きにしてって言ったらしてくれるのよね。
Oh! Are you sure you only want 3? Tosaka, people are bound to get the wrong idea about what you when you say it that way.
そんな、本当なんですか先輩？
まあ、遠坂の発言にはところどころ反論したいんだが、言ってることは本当だ。それに仲間は多い方がいいだろ。造剣が桜を狙っているのは確かなんだ。遠坂がいてくれるなら確実に桜を守れる。
Besides, Tosaka's her big sister. I prefer if they were together. I don't want them to fight.
わかりました。先輩がそう言うなら納得します。
Sakura looks away.
決まりね。それじゃあ上がらせてもらうわよ。ほらシロ、客間に案内して。前に上がった時離れの客間に目をつけてたんだから。ああ、イリアはどこがいい？
He hasn't said a
別にど
word
こで
yet.
もいいけど、そこの女の近くは嫌よ。そうなの？
Dang.
ならイリアは和室ね。
Tosaka and Ilya casually banter. They seem close enough to be on a first name basis now.
あ、そうだ。桜、こっちの子がイリア。バーサーカーはやられちまったけど、なんとかイリアだけは助けられた。遠坂同様、これからうちで預かるけど仲良くしてやってくれ。
I will be honest, I'm not sure from the information given from the visual novel. I'm not sure why Ilya doesn't like Sakura at the moment. Other than I guess maybe it's just the fact that she is a Mato and Mato just fucked her up, but I don't know. I introduced Sakura and Ilya to each other.
よろしくさくら。 キリの娘だそうだけど、軽蔑はしない
Okay,
であ
there
げ
we
る
go.
わ。
Okay.
一応シローの知り合いみたいだし、特別に人間扱いしてあげる。そうですね。じゃあ私もあなたと同じように振る舞います。
Uh-oh. Huh? That's the extent of their greetings. Ilya leaves Tosaka and walks to the living room. As she does. Oh my god, this is the coldest look she's given us so far. I see Sakura watching her with somewhat cold eyes. Oh, she was eyeing Ilya. Alright, so you may have noticed that there is a thing missing here. I'm gonna go get it. It'll take me a while, but I'll be back. Alright, we're getting close.
決まりね。それじゃあ上がらせてもらうわよ。ほらシロ、客間に案内して。前に上がった時、離れの客間に目をつけてたんだから。
The reason why this is slightly different is because this is the choice you have to make is whether or not Ilya's visited your house before. This is the first time Ilya's come to my house because I went all the way back to day 7, I believe, and was like, Ilya, don't come to my house. I forgot which day. Somewhere here. Yeah, so I chose like this one instead. But yeah, it was super long.
イリア、どうしたのよボケっとして。さっきまでシロの家に泊まるって。
she was excited. Ah, makes sense. Checks out.
知らない。
I
私
don't
は
know
別に
you.
今までなんかなかったわ。
Her voice sounds listless. Ilya's face is downcast as she stares into the corridor. It's as if the centimeters high step is a high wall.
シロ、一つ聞くけど、その女はどこで寝てるの？
Yes. Ilya glares at Sakura, all of her earlier enthusiasm gone.
いや、さくらの部屋は離れの客間だけど。
そう。なら、離れにはリンだけで行って。
Ew.
離れ以外だったら、私はどこでもいいわ。そうなの？なら、イリアは和室ね。
Okay, it results in the same thing. Tosaka and Ilya casually banter. They seem close enough to be on a first name basis now.
よろしくさく
Alright,
ら。
here's the same thing. Alright, bye. Gonna load up the old save. Alright, dinner comes and goes like a sudden storm. Okay, to call it a storm would be misleading. It was more like a doldrum where you could lose track of time because there's no wind and it ends before you know it. Anyway, it was dinner fraught with tension.
夕飯なら私が作りましょうか。引っ越しそばのようなものだし。
It's so awkward. With that, Tosaka starts cooking on her own, and I'm forced to admit that she's better at it than me. Sakura's Western style cooking might barely measure up. Dang.
遠坂先輩、お料理
Oh
上手
no,
なんです
her
ね。
waifu points are going up. Sakura's stunned, but she still ended up eating the food too. I was so stressed out by everything happening, like Tosaka's home cooking, eating together with Tosaka and Sakura looking downtrodden, not to mention the awkward vibe between her and Ilya, that I couldn't really move much. As a result, I couldn't enjoy Tosaka's excellent cooking and spent the hour being reminded of what a flawless overachiever Tosaka really is. And then...
じゃあ、私は部屋の準備があるから引き上げるわ。詳しい話は明日の朝にするから、今夜はもう休みなさい。
She even washes all the dishes until they're spotless before she excuses herself.
私も部屋に行ってるわ。今日森に行った人はみんな疲れてるんだから、早めに寝ないと体が持たないわよ。
That's probably a good idea. And then Sakura's like, but I didn't do anything. I was just here the entire day. I don't know if that was a dig at Sakura, but Ilya leaves without looking at her.
なんだって言うんだ、まったく。
In a sense, everything's going just as Tosaka predicted, although Ilya's attitude has been weird. The way she's treating Sakura is similar to the icy demeanor she had when we first met.
イリア、さくらとは初対面のくせに、なんであんなに突っかかるんだろう。やっぱり、アインツベルンとマギリって仲が悪いのか。
Ilya was like, I supported Shirou for this woman? Wrong choice. According to Kotomine, the Ainsbury, Makiris, and Tosakas were prestigious mage families that founded the Holy Grail War. Apparently, the Ainsbury had the most authority, so maybe Ilya thinks of Tosaka and Sakura as beneath her.
誤解しないでくれよ、さくら。イリアは気難しいからあんなことを言ってるけど、ちょっと話せばすぐに仲良くなれる。 あいつ単に人見知りが激しいだけってさくら
Sakura doesn't answer. I watch her head waver until she falls limply backwards. Uh-oh.
さくら
I catch her by the shoulders.
あれ先輩どうしたんですかそんな怖い顔して
I think I need some more slurp. Sakura didn't even realize it. She's asking me what's happening as if she wasn't about to faint.
いや別に大したことじゃない
I let go of her shoulders. Looks like that was enough for her to make her notice.
すみませんちょっと疲れてたから眠っちゃってました
She apologizes for something that she doesn't even understand.
そっか昨日の今日だしさくらは安静にしてないとな遠坂もああ言ってたし今日はもう寝よう無理に起きてる必要はない
そうですねじゃあお言葉に甘えちゃいます今晩ぐっすり眠ればきっと明日には元気になってますし今夜は遠坂先輩にご馳走してもらいましたから明日の朝は私が受け持ちますね先輩仕込みの朝食で仕返ししてあげちゃいます
She stands up with a mischievous grin. Her gait is steady. Accompanying her to the bathroom would be backfire right now. Oh, bedroom, sorry. That would have been also backfire. If Sakura's trying to convince me that she's okay, then I should believe her.
そうだなおごれる遠坂の鼻をへし折ってやってくれさくらが最後の砦だ正直ここで遠坂に一撃くれておかないと後がない
She's too powerful. I need your help.
任せてくださいきっとワンパンチしてみせますから
頼もしいなじゃあ及ばずながら俺もなんか手伝わせてくれ今夜はさっさと寝て明日の朝6時に台所に集合ってことでいいかな
お待ちしています先輩
Sakura gives me a polite bow and then leaves for the side hallway. Just before she's gone,
先輩さっきのこと姉さんには黙っていてください
she says in a strained voice without turning around.
ただの居眠りなんだから遠坂に言うほどのことじゃないだろ
Yeah, that's like, oh god, she's losing control. This is not good.
おやすみな
Trying
さ
to
い
ignore it.
先輩
Slides the door shut. Sakura goes off to the guest room without looking back. She must mean for her fainting spell. Sakura isn't recovering as well as she hopes. Otamine said that she only has days left. Regardless of what Zoken wants to do with her, she isn't stable. That's why she's been trying to put on a strong front. She'll be fine. That's what she insists on telling us because she doesn't want us to worry.
姉さんか
Sakura never refers to Tosaka that way except for when we're alone. And then only when something's weighing on her mind. When we can't stop her, she can't stop herself from wishing for help, she calls Tosaka her big sister. Their complicated family background is just what led to a wall being built between sisters. If we can destroy that wall, then we can go back to being regular siblings. Well, they can go back. I think that might be the best thing I can do for Sakura.
二人ともギクシャクしてるけど脈はあるし
No one saw the situation coming, but it might turn out to be a good chance to tear down that wall. Okay, interlude? Oh, okay. It's just, usually when it takes a long time, it might be an interlude. Oh, it's so hot. I open my eyes, I can't sleep. But my PJs are heavy with sweat. I kick off the covers. I wipe my forehead, finding that it's slick with enough sweat to soak a kitchen rag. I can't think straight. Does summer like heat cook my brain? I think as hard as I can, but I can't tell what, when, or where this is. I go out into the yard. I just want to cool off my burning body. Was the room hot or was it just me? Thinking is a pain, so I'll sleep in the shed tonight. It's cold in there. It doesn't matter whether it's hot or... Oh god. Suddenly stabbing pain drives me to my knees. Garg! I kneel over, panting hard. I'm awake. I clutch my left arm, the source of the heat and pain. It's wrapped in a holy shroud. I thought it said holy sword. I'm like, oh my god, Excalibur's back. The red cloth locks the arm up tight. I can move it, but it's wrapped so tightly, the blood is cut off. Then, I wonder if it's cloth that's hurting my arm.
案外これを取れば元通りだったりしてな。
It's a terribly enticing delusion. I haven't seen what's under the red cloth yet. Not that I don't believe what the priest said, but what if he's wrong? Nothing's wrong with my arm. Maybe if I unwrap it, it'll just be the same old arm I've always known. It can't possibly be made of steel. The only reason I can't move it is because it's bound up so tightly. If I unwrap it, I'm sure... Oh, we can actually take it off. And... I don't know if it actually makes any major difference, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to take it off, like, later, so I'll do don't take it off now. I breathe out the gloom that collected in my lungs. Hey, I'm being absurd. I was believing in delusions supposed to help me. If Osaka saw me like this, she'd be furious with me before she even got to laughing.
大丈夫だ。ただ腕が動かないだけでどうってことはない。悩むならもっと別のことを考えろ。
The bigger problem is Sakura, not my arm. She seems energetic, but she could collapse at any time. I need to defeat Zolkin and obtain the Holy Grail before then. I can worry about myself after that. I'll be Zolkin, an assassin with one arm. And they're not my only enemies. We're facing a mysterious unknown foe too. Who could that be? I don't know what the story behind it. I have no idea what that black shadow is, nor how Saber became Zolkin's servant. All I know is that she's my enemy now. Actually, I do know something. I don't have a chance of beating her. I don't know what the dull pain in my right arm is gonna turn into next. I'm at an overwhelming disadvantage, and I'm starting to lose sight of even who I am anymore. How am I supposed to protect Sakura in this state? I hear footsteps and stand up. Someone's behind me. I can tell who's here without even needing to turn around. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be Sakura, but it's Ryder because I'll go check out the other one right now. It's time to take it off. That'll be my old left arm. Oh. Oh, I can't breathe. My nerves hurt. Alive, but I can't feel. Hold. Die, hurry, put it back. Put it back on. Scared. And my arm, hurry, put it back under the cloth. It's dark. This isn't my arm. Oh God. Put it back on. What was I doing? For a second, I tried undoing the cloth wrap. I don't understand what happened after that. What happened to me? What will happen to me? It took place just a few seconds ago, but I can't remember it at all. If I take it off, I'll die. The priest is telling the truth. I don't know what exactly is happening or whatever's under the cloth. It isn't mine. My mind will go dull from terror. I can't afford to let that happen. Archer didn't give up his arm to save my life just so I could freeze in fear. Sakura seems the same when she was this morning, but I never know when she might collapse. I need to defeat Zolkin and obtain the Holy Grail before then. Right now I need to think of ways to make that happen. Ways to beat Zolkin an assassin with one arm. And they're not my only enemies. We're facing a mysterious unknown foe too. Okay, this is gonna be the kind of similar now. I don't know the story behind it, but Saber, no, she's gone! Actually, I do know something. I'm gonna lose! Alright, I hear footsteps and stand up. Someone's behind me. I can't tell. I can tell who's there already. Yep. The black-clad servant is as stoic as ever. Before, she wouldn't have announced herself with so much noise, so she must have done it for my benefit. Ryder looks down at me wordlessly. Not that it matters, but Ryder's tall. Something must be wrong with me to suddenly care about that. You're tall.
今のは違うよ。ライダー、俺より背が高いだろ。もう随分と顔を合わせてきたのに、今になって気がついてさ。我ながら間の抜けたやつだって笑ったんだ。
Interesting.
先ほどは苦しんでいるように見えましたが、いらぬ気遣いだったようですね。
Huh? Is it just me or does Ryder sound a little angry?
それよりライダー、今日助けてくれたのはお前か？記憶にないんだけど、あの森から教会まで運んでくれたのはライダーの気がするんだけど。
I feel like that would make a lot more sense than Archer, but I thought Kyrie said Archer brought him
そうで
back.
すね。
Ah.
あなたたちを運んだのは私です。さくらはあなたを守れと言った。私はサーバントとして彼女の命に従ったまでです。
I would like to let you know that I was not very protected.
そうか。それは助かったけど、ライダーを使ったってことは、さくらも魔力を使ったってことだよな。じゃあ、
ええ。残り少ないさくらの魔力はさらに失われたということです。
Oh no, she's
今
getting
日のように
sucked.
さくらが私を使えば、私はさくらを食いつぶしてしまうでしょう。
Ryder's voice is flat. It doesn't contain any malice or pity for Sakura, just stating the facts of being a servant.
ライダー、一つ聞いていいか。
構いません。尋ね事があるのなら先にどうぞ。
じゃあ聞く。ライダーはさくらが霊児を亡くしたら、そのままさくらを殺すのか。
A master who runs out of command spells would typically get attacked by their own servants. If Sakura and Ryder didn't have a bond of trust, Ryder would ruthlessly kill Sakura and use her body as fuel until she makes the pact with the new master. Ryder is only protecting Sakura as her servant, though it doesn't seem like it's out of any genuine affection. That's why I need to determine what her intentions here. Oh, determine her intentions here.
どうなんだ。お前はさくらを殺すのか。
ええ。さくらがそれを望むのなら、私の手で楽にしようとは考えています。ですがシロ、私は彼女の生存を望んでいる。
Damn, she's not saying I'm doing it because I'm a servant and need magical energy. She's saying I'll do it if Sakura wants it.
じゃあライダーは霊樹がなくなってもさくらを襲わないんだな。
霊樹の縛りは関係ありません。私はさくらがマスターである限り、
Aww,
自らの意志で彼女を守る。
that's like us and
私は
Saber.
彼女が好きですから。
本当に。
ええ。意外ですか、シロ。私が感情を持つことが。
いや、すまん。勘違いしてた。そんな風には見えなかったから、つい。
謝る必要はありません。私はさくらとまともに話したことはありませんし、さくらも私には話しかけない。けれどシロ、サーバントは自分に近いものに呼ばれるのです。あなたがセーバーを召喚したのは偶然ではなく、その魂のあり方が近いからでしょう。
I mean, Kiritsuka summoned Saber, but things didn't turn out very well for them.
そういった意味で言えば、私とさくらは同じものです。
Hey, I mentioned that
も
before.
ともと饒舌ではないのですから、会話がないのも当然でしょう。そのようなものがなくとも、私たちはお互いをよく分かっています。
Ryder's voice takes on a clearly warm tone. From her appearance, I imagine her to be more cold and ruthless. Now, I'm wondering if she's truly a gentle soul.
そっか。それはよかっ
Or a truly gentle soul.
た。ライダーがさくらの味方でいてくれてすごく嬉しい。
そうですか。では私の番ですね。シロ、あなたはさくらがマキリの家にもらわれてから今まで何に耐えてきたか分かっていますか？
それは。
I couldn't possibly understand. Though I've already heard from Kotomina's lips what happened to her.
わからない。だから、それを口にすることもしちゃいけないと思
Yeah. The lowest of mages, but even I know what kind of person Zoken is. It's easy to imagine the awful things he's capable of, and it would probably be close to the truth. Still, I could never claim to understand what Sakura's been through.
でしょうね。さくらはあなたに知られないような
Oh
人の時、
shit!
そのあなたがここで分かるなどと口にすれば、私はあなたを殺している。
う。それは、さくらのために。
ええ。けれどその必要はなかったようです。あなたは未熟で不器用ですが、その真にあるものは信用に足ります。だからこそ、さくらにとってあなたは救いだったのでしょう。
I like this because this is basically how, just like how Shiro's kind of size up how Ryder feels about Sakura. She's doing the same thing. She's like, I want you to not just help Sakura out of pity. Don't pretend like you understand the pain she's gone through. That's bullshit. She's gone through so much. And if you dare do that, then I am going to make sure that we end it right here. But here she's like, she realizes he's honest, but he's doing this not because he understands Sakura or feels sympathy or pity. It's because he loves her and she wants to help her. Like, yeah, you're trustworthy at your core.
長い間、彼女の中には諦めしかなかった。絶望し、ただ受け入れるだけの日々が延々と続いていた。そこに変化が生じたのは、あなたと知り合ってからです。シロ。その中で最も大きかったのは、痛みと苦しみですが、それでも諦めるだけだった彼女にとって、あなたは唯一確かな救いだったのです。
I can't quite read the intent behind what Ryder is saying. I don't know why she came to love me when she suffered on a level that I could never possibly relate to. But her words are utterly sincere, coming from someone who shares her senses with her master. Ryder's quiet. It's like she's speaking on Sakura's behalf.
シロ、あなたはさくらを幸せにすると言いましたが。
I'm gonna say, you want to make Sakura happy, but without you, she can't be happy anymore.
さくらにとっては、この2年間こそが幸福だった。
Her voice contains quiet sadness and gratitude.
私が尋ねたかったのはそれだけです。さくらの幸福は、あなたが生きてそばにいてくれるということ。それ以外に彼女が望むものなどない。
It kind of loops back to what Kotemiri is saying. It's like, are you willing to kill yourself for Sakura's happiness? Shiro doesn't realize that Sakura's happiness is for Shiro to stay alive, even if she dies. Ryder examines me through her blindfolds. Her expression inquires if I understand the significance of what she's saying. To Sakura Mato, Shirou Emiya's fighting this war is a threat to her happiness. Ryder's challenging what I plan to do with this beat-up body of mine. I try to clench my unmoving left hand. If I can still fight, then I have to, no matter what shape I'm in. I swore that I'd save Sakura. I decided that I'd fight for her sake now, not to end this war. That's why, if I stop here, then I'll have nothing left. Silence falls over us. Ryder stops talking, and I stare at the ground, not answering. I wonder how much time
あな
passes.
たはさくらの味方ですか？シロ、この先に。たとえ何があったとしても。
The answer to her question is obvious. Shirou Emiya swore to be Sakura Mato's ally. I have to nod to her firmly. I know that, but I can't say it
たと
aloud.
え何があったとしても。
Deep inside myself, I realize what she
わか
means.
りました。ここで無理をせずとも、答えはいずれ出ます。
Ah,
その時までに覚悟を決めておくのですね。
and she disappears into the ether. Ryder virtually blends into the darkness as she departs. I watch her go and then look up at the sky. Damn it. Yeah, you noticed I couldn't give her a clear answer. Black servant that I still don't understand. This unstable left arm. The ideals I followed my entire life that I decided to cast aside. They all show me where I'm headed. With the Holy Grail, I can make any other wish come true. But perhaps my wish to make Sakura happy is an illusion that no amount of power can ever grant. Seems like the end of the day, maybe. No! Oh, gee. Red Interlude 10-5. Heavens. Oh god. Oh god, this is definitely gonna be Sakura. I dream of a box for breeding bugs. A ruined nest. Black pupa. I have no memories of my wait, no. I don't know what this is actually. I thrive and flourish. My roots have always been unknown. I have no memory of my death day. It's one of the heroic spirits. Is this Ryder's memories? Oh no, it's the Black Shadow! I walk at a steady pace. My empty head sways from side to side, absent of any clear destination. shiver and tremble. Go, go! My dry hands and feet rattle like paper balloons, tumbling along the ground. I'll get to float once I grow up. And we're crossing the bridge. Go, 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 go. Highway, go, go.
おい、見ろよ。
What?
あれ、なんかのあいつ。
Hey, check out you something right there. Somebody squeaks as they come up to me.
いい女じゃん。裸足？やべえ。顔色。
People swarm up to me.
だな。飛沫。おいて。やらねえ。
So this thing is in a humanoid female form, and guys are hitting on her. Empty laughter. I don't remember asking them to come. They're scaring me. Time to go home. Okay, let's see where home is.
何逃げ？だ？
待てって。な？あったのかやか。
いいんじゃねえの？だったら町へあるねえって。
そうな。ってことはいいか？俺たちで保護してあげっとダメ。
Oh, we just got some generic NPC assholes that are going to die very, very soon.
賛成。僕は困ってる人だ。守りた思いま。
Oh, they're gonna be screaming soon. They keep chasing me. Their screeching gives me a headache. But my empty tummy rumbles. We're gonna see the baby image again.
逃げんなこら。助けてくる。なんだよお前らどこに。いやごめんなさい。
飼育箱の夢を見る。
I dream of a box for breeding bugs.
今夜虫を潰した。
I squished one bug. Interlude. Out. Well, it's actually revealed at the end that that's Sakura's voice. Ooh, what's happening? Okay, so that was the end of day 10. I'll just do a little bit of day 11, maybe just like one section. But yeah, that was really... Day 10 was really long. Once again, I wasn't expecting that ending part to be so long since I thought it was already nighttime. Whoa! I didn't even read the title. Wait, so... What is today called? Day 10... I missed it. I don't know what day 11's called. Darn. You know what? We just started. Let's hop back into the scene. Alright, day 11. Beautiful, too. Oh, right. There was a 1 somewhere before. I completely forgot about that. And we're gonna... A blinding light. My mind and body are pushed away from the entrance by a powerful headwind. Oh god, weird colors. The light's so bright, I can't even perceive its source. Battered by the wind, my body rusts away bit by bit. How long have I been here for? An infinity that isn't even a second, and a moment close to an eternity. That reminds me of what happened when he was mana transferring with like Saber or something. Time without time turns years into seconds. Thus, my long weathered body is still being polished to a mirror-like shine while it erodes away. Oh, is he getting the extracting the data from the arm? Forward. This place is suffocating. An aimless, weightless, total vacuum. This world worn by wind is no place for a person to be. Ah, my eyes! That's why I keep going. My volume doubles with each step, and my breathing and walking become harder. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps are already impossible. I can't go any further. The wind shoves me back when I try, wearing my body away. But if I want to escape, then I'll have to keep going. The wind is blowing from beyond that light. The light is an entrance and an exit. This place is suffocating. I need to hurry to the other side. If I can go through the entrance, the wind will be even stronger. If I can go through the exit, this suffering will ease. I reach out. I reach out with all my might. The light is just ahead, but I can't reach it. The aurora blinds me. I just can't reach it. It's suffocating. Blood spills from my mouth as I reach out, but I can't touch it. Why? It's just a meter ahead of me. So why does it feel like I'm aiming for an ever-distant point in the sky? Whoa, God. We're in the purple now. What?
白
Oh, speaking of purple, we know someone that wears purple. The sound of my name wakes me up. Hello.
苦しいからってそれ取ったら死んじゃうんだから
Oh, was he unintentionally trying to take off his wrappings? At least staring at me.
イリア、なんで俺の部屋にいるんだ？
He is the only one that's not sleeping in the guest room or guest building, whatever. So I do kind of wonder, is she sleeping in Saber's old room, which would be next door?
なんでって私の部屋近くだもん先に目が覚めちゃったからシロを観察していた
I
ので
just
した
sat next to you and stared at your face. The way she delivered that, Huh? Apparently, Ilya was watching me sleep. That being said, was she doing it because...
もしかして俺うなされてたのか？
そうよシロ苦しそうに声を上げて左腕の布を剥ぎ取ろうとしていたわまあきっとそうなるって思ってたから来てあげたんだけどねシロが眠ってる間に痛み止めしといてあげたから今は幾分楽でしょ
I noticed that my right hand is grabbing my left arm. Talk about dodging a bullet. Whew. Ilya hadn't come to help me. I would have torn off the shroud in my sleep. Gotta tape that shit. Staple it onto your
あり
arm.
がとなイリア。
お礼はいいよ私とシロの仲だもんそれに約束したでしょシロが
Aww.
苦しい時は私が助けてあげるんだって
Her smile takes my breath away. I realized that Ilya truly came here to help me out of sheer goodwill and feel ashamed.
それにシロの寝顔が見たかったし
She's so innocent, innocently
苦しいのに
sadistic.
一
What the
生
fuck,
懸命
Ilya?
我慢しちゃってシロったら可愛かったわ
I slammed the brakes on my beating heart.
イリ
Beating
ア
heart.
人の部屋に黙って入るのは良くない特に朝と夜なんかもってのほかだ俺も人並みの男だからいろいろ困る
Hey, that'd only be a problem if you're a lolicon, right? Right? If only you're a lolicon. Are you a lolicon?
そうなんだ具体的に言うとどんな風に困るのかしら
Uh-oh.
いやだからそういう質問込みで困るだいたいイリアは女の子なんだから朝っぱらから男の部屋になんて入っちゃダメだいいか危ないぞ本当に危ないんだぞイリア本人もだけど部屋の主たる思春期の少年の内部の心臓とかな
そうなのけどそれじゃますますわからないよシロちゃんと何が都合悪くてどうして危ないのか言ってくれなくちゃやめてあげない
The silver-haired girl gets down on all fours and...
ほらもっと近くに寄っちゃったよさどうして朝に来られると困ってしまうのシロ
Get away from me! Yo. Whoa! Is she glomping us? I roll away from her in a panic, still wrapped up in my corner. I'm in danger. Every morning I have to face the facts of my male physiology. If she comes at me looking like that, I'll be branded in shame as a... Help me, please! I think we ran into the wall. my head runs smack dab into the wooden post. Ah! It's dangerous! My head!
危ないって言ったんだ
I collapsed to the floor, making excuses.
ごめんねシロその痛くなかった
Yeah? It hurts. The pain is so bad I'm seeing stars, but I can't let that slip in front of Ilya.
大丈夫だいい目覚ましになったから気にしないでくれ
Oh, by the way, what time is it? It's 3 a.m. Dude, that's too early! I shake my head and stand up. The physical shock has completely tamed my physiological reaction.
よし 時間も時間だし、朝飯を作りに行くか。イリア、朝は何がいい？嫌いなものがあったら今のうちに言ってくれ。
Kick with one arm.
嘘。シロご飯作れるの？
まあ人並みにはできる。洋菓子はそうだな、ホットケーキぐらいならなんとか。
Ah, pancakes! Hot cakes, let's go! Ilya's face lights up. It seems she's quite pleased to learn that I know how to cook.
なんなら一緒に作るか？朝飯ができたら呼びに行こうと思ってたけど、イリアが起きてるなら今にいてもらった方がいいし。
本当？うん、行く。シロのエプロン姿見たい。
そっか。じゃあ3人で協力して遠坂をやっつけよう。
Wait, 3 of us?
今朝はさくらと一緒に作る約束だったから、
Uh-oh,
イリア
uh-oh.
が入れば3人力だ。
やめた。さくらがいるなら行かない。
Yeah,
シロ、一人で行って。
she doesn't even hide it. She's like, yeah, I'm not, she's there. No, I'm not good.
なんだよ急に。
いいや、どっちかっていうと好きな部類よ。ただ、あの子はシロには合わないから認めてあげないだけ。
合わないってイリア。
本当のことよ。シロだって気づいてるくせに必死に気づかないようにしてるでしょ。私が今更言っても始まらないわ。
Ilya starts walking out the door.
それとどんなトランス状態にあったか知らないけど、むやみに先に進まないで。あなたが見ているものはアーチャーの魔術でシローの魔術じゃないわ。いずれシローのものになるとは言っても今はまだ可能性があるだけ。そんな状態で投影なんてすればシローの体は内側から崩壊する。
投影なんてすれば。
I repeat Ilya's words in confusion. Then, the weapon swords! The firing hammers go off. The dream I had on that operating table. A hazy understanding of what I saw and what it meant to enter my mind. That was probably an extreme form of projection magecraft from the ends of the earth that replicates any weapon he sees as swords.
そうよ。アーチャーの宝具は彼だけが使える魔術なの。アーチャーは目にした武器なら確実に複製する連鉄の英霊。その力は彼の腕を受け継いだシローにも使えるものよ。今は意識してないだろうけど、その気になればきちんとした起動呪文も思い起こせる。けど、使えるからって使おうなんて思わないで。あの神父の言葉は正しいわ。一度でもその布を解いて投影をすれば、シローは絶対に助からない。だから、何があっても、その布は外さないで。キリツグみたいに勝手に死んだら許さない。私が殺す前に私を一人にしたら、絶対に許さないんだから。
We're going with this approach. I can't let anyone else kill you. Ilya leaves into the hallway. I could sense hatred mixed with genuine concern in her warning. That's kind of awkward.
先輩、株の汚れ取り終わりました。手羽元の準備はどうですか？
ああ、アク取りは済んだ。そっちを四つ切りにしたら似よう。
はあ、先輩、カレー粉なんて持って何するんですか？
What do you think I'm gonna do with curry powder? I'm gonna make curry.
タレ作ってるんだ。イワシのかば焼きにかける。イリアが魚嫌いでも食べられるだろ、カレー風味なら。
なるほど、冴えてますね、先輩。それじゃあさばくのは私がやりますから、先輩は煮込み物のチェックをお願いします。
え？あ、いや、イワシなら包丁使わなくてもさばけるからいいよ。腹骨をこそぐ時だけ頼むから、さくらはだしと醤油でかぼちゃに作ってくれ。一品ぐらい甘いものがあった方がいい。
はい、了解しました。あ、片手で綺麗なお魚さばいているとお寿司屋さんみたいですよ、先輩。
It's always more food with you, Sakura. So much food. Sakura cheerfully reaches into the refrigerator. Maybe she feels better after a full night's sleep because she's in a great mood this morning. Yeah, she feels very refreshed after something that happened last night. Oh, and I'm having fun in the kitchen with her too. Sakura thoughtfully anticipates what I'm trying to do and preps everything I need. Cooking together with her is so comforting.
先輩、お寿司屋さん止まってますけど。
ああ、ちょっとぼーっとしてた。急がないとな。そろそろ7時だ。
Okay, Sakura's she doesn't wake up that early. Sorry, Posaka doesn't wake up that early. I sigh quietly so that Sakura won't hear and resume trimming the sardines. Sardines have soft flesh, so it's better to trim them with fingers than a knife. Something that I can barely manage to do with my only working hand.
けど、先輩いつの間にそんな技を覚えたんですか？右手だけでお魚をさばくなんてかなり普通じゃないです。
Well, I can't move my left one, so.
技じゃない。これはタイミングと気合の問題。その気になればさくらだってできる。
はあ、そんなものですか。
そんなもんだよ。技っていうのは包丁一本で牛ばらしたり氷細工をスパーンと作っちまうやつ。はい、あとよろしく。腹骨取ったら焼くからボウルに入れといてくれ。
I step away from the cutting board and move in front of the stove. I turn on the heat under the frying pan and add half a teaspoon of oil. I'm more or less on autopilot thanks to muscle memory, so I start looking up at the sky.
先輩、
I grunt absently.
余計なことかもしれませんけど、そのイリアさんと何かあったんですか？
Well, she visited my room this morning and I hit my head, so not very good. My hand holding the pan freezes, only for an instant. Like I probably didn't notice.
ちょっと台所に来る前に話した。イリアはイリアでやっぱり大変なんだ。それにどうやって答えればいいのかすごく難しい。
それはマスターとしての問題なんでしょうか？イリアさんはまだ戦うと言っているとか。
I mean, she didn't say that. She just said that she came here to kill me.
いや、とりあえずイリアには戦闘意欲らしきものはない。いや、初めからそんなものはなかったのかもしれない。アインツベルンのマスターとして聖杯を手に入れようとしたんだろうけど、イリアには聖杯より他の目的があったんだ。けど、それは。
She lost it long before this war even started. The person she wanted to see, Shirou Emiya, died 5 years ago. So, what can I do for her in his place? What should I do?
なあ、さくら。もしイリアが自分の国に帰りたくないって言ったら、うちに住んでもらっちゃダメかな。
ここは先輩のお家です。私の意見はあんまり意味がないです。
何言ってんだ。ここさくらの家じゃんか。それにイリアを引き取るなんて大事なこと、相方に相談なしでできることじゃない。
相方って私ですか？
ああ、さくら以外いないだろ、そんなの。
Ilya Tosaka would never help me so perfectly in the kitchen.
さくら、フライパンの用意できたから。
I asked her for the deboned sardines. Uh-oh. Once again, I can't tell if she's blushing or if she's going to faint. Oh, wait, Sakura gives them to me with an unsteady motion. Huh? What's wrong? Is her fever back?
はい、わかりました。私、イリアさんと仲良くできるよう頑張ります。
Okay, you can have the girls here, because I realized that I am the best girl. Yay!
そうしてくれると嬉しい。イリアもさくらのこと嫌いじゃないって言ってたから、ちゃんと話せば仲良くなれる。
Yeah, that'd make me really happy. Once the Holy Grail War and our relationship as master ends, I'd love to have Sakura and Ilya live here. Just make breakfast together without a care in the world, just like today. I'd pay any price to make that happy future come true.
おはよう。日曜だっていうのに早いのね、二人とも。
I'm fucking dying inside. And my image of Tosaka is ruined once more. Suddenly, an incredible sight walks by.
先輩。今、おかしな人が通りませんで
They're
した。
so different. I don't think they're actually supposed to live here.
さくらにも見えたってことは、 厳格じゃないんだな。
We timidly peek into the living room. With a loud thump, the newcomer violently plants herself on the floor and stakes her territory. Then she grumpily pours herself a cup of tea and turns on the TV with a sour expression.
びっくり。遠坂先輩、朝に弱い人だったんだ。
Sakura, isn't that term usually reserved for more enduring behavior? Alright. I think I'm gonna stop here for today. We did finish day 10, which once again took a hot minute, but we did kind of basically, it was everything from here onwards. It was accepting the circumstances that's happened, accepting Ilya into our household, accepting Tosaka to basically be our teacher and leader, for lack of better words, for the rest of the war, and all that stuff with Sakura. I will say the stuff with Sakura and Ilya is really awkward. Like, as they mentioned, they probably get along with each other. I just don't really understand what it is that really makes them, you know, not vibe. But yeah. Also, the conversation with Ryder was also really good. But next time we'll continue on with day 11 and plan our next moves because, well, right now I don't think we have any plans. So we'll do that next time. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya!